everybody, welcome to another Bacon Funnies. Today, we're going to be doing a tier list of every single skin in the game. This is going to take quite a while, so make sure to get a snack, some water, and just enjoy the video in general. Alright, we have 8 tiers. 10 worst and 10 best are pretty self-explanatory. F tier is really bad skins. D is below average skins. C is just average skins. B is above average. A is good skins. And S is really good skins. Starting off, we have Inverted Noob. And if I'm being honest, I'm going to give this one a D tier. I don't like the color palette, and the colors just don't blend well together like Noob's normally yellow, green, and blue. But next up, Trap Noob. I don't really like this skin very much either, but I do think it's better than Inverted Noob. Caddy is just bad, honestly. It has a shit color palette, I don't like the faces, and it's just not a good skin. Ennington, I think I'd give it like a B tier. It's pretty bland, but not like, it's not too bland, but not too like stand-outing, and I just think it's a good skin. I think it'd be cool if it had custom faces though. Spider Noob, I think it's good, but I just don't like the sound effect it makes. It's very annoying. Especially since it basically just tells the killer, hey, over here. Retro Noob, I'm gonna give it like a high B. It's not a very good skin, but I still respect it. It's a decent skin. Elf Noob, I'll put in like A tier. I think it's a respectable skin, pretty good. Noob Cosplay, I think I'm pretty much forced to put this in C tier because it really just depends on your skin. For most people, it doesn't look very good. For some, it looks really good. VIP Noob, I don't really like it that much. It doesn't. If it was like a separate skin without the giant gold VIP text on the chest, I think I would appreciate it a lot more. We've Gossa 4-player, which, if I'm being honest, this was like one of the first skins I ever used, and I actually used it for quite a while. Newbie is just Gossa 4-player, but worse, if I'm being honest. Next up, we have N7 skins. Well, some N7 skins. We did some of the noob skins. I don't know why, like, none of this is really in order. But, hey, it doesn't really matter all that much. Alright, we have Decoy N7. I gotta be honest, I never really liked this skin all that much. I think it's interesting. I don't think it's that bad, but similar to some of the other ones, I just don't think it's very visually appealing. We have Natural Disasters. I think that's what this one's called. I don't really think it's all that good. It just came with an apple and different text on him. I just don't think it's that good. We have Elliot Cosplay basically. I actually really like this skin. I think I'll put it like low A. I think it's a pretty good skin. Same with Mailman N7, but I think it's really good. Not deserving for S tier, but still really good. Fast Food N7, oof. I want to put this in C tier, but I also want to put it in B tier. I think it's like a high C. It's not a very good skin because some of the cosmetics like blend together and it's kind of weird looking. But I just don't think Agent N7 is a very fitting skin. I'm not a big fan of it. I think Burger N7 was a nice little joke. I think I'd give it like a high B for it. I think Reindeer N7 is probably one of the best Christmas skins. I think it's honestly our first S tier skin so far, if I'm being honest. Anonymous N7. Oof. I really like this skin, but I also really don't like this skin. I think it's better than Burger King. Honestly, I just like this skin. I think it's like a low S. I just like it because of Garfield. The Garfield shot, it's like the only reason I like it. Another peak N7 skin. One has gotta be like one of the best N7 skins in the game. Oof. Same with Window. I think it's better than Reindeer, but not better than that one. We're just getting banger after banger. I might be a little bit blinded with this one because of my Team Fortress 2 addiction, but I just think it's a really good skin personally. I would have put him in like mid A, but the reason he tanks up all the way to like high S is just because I do believe I am on fire. This is probably like one of those boring skins in the game, if I'm being honest. Like I dislike this skin more than inverted. It's just gray. It's like the most pointless skin. Unlike, no, I'm just kidding. Bald 2 times. It's a funny skin, but being a joke isn't good enough for me to put you in A or S. So I think I'd put it in like low B. I'm not a big fan of Jock 2-time, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's that good. Do I think it's? I think it's okay, but I think it deserves to be in this spot. On the other hand, a Phoenix 2-time, really good skin personally. I think it gets a high A. Spiral 2-time. It doesn't change a lot. I feel like it deserves like a low B tier. I think I like Bald 2-time more though. Another banger Christmas skin. I do think this one is worse than the Elf Noob though. I think I would put it like below Mailman. I don't like this skin. Oh yes, by the way, I am taking in account for things like price as well. Actually, I don't think I will. Taking aside price, I just don't like Kitty Cat 2-time. It's a very like mediocre change and not a good one like Bald 2-time. Celeste 2-time. I really like the reference, but I'm not a big fan of the skin, but I think it's still pretty good. I think I'd put it a bit above Pizza N7. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. Next up, we have some of the Milestone 2-time skins. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the first two. Do I think the second one's better than the first one? Yes. These three, though, these two, I think I would put the OG Milestone 3 2-time in like low A. I think like right there is good. The old Milestone 4 on the other hand, I think it was an A. Do I think it deserves to be an S tier though? No. I think it deserves to go like right above Celeste. Holy. Modern Shaletsky. On one hand, oil, it's peak, but on the other hand, he's bald. I think I'll put him above Anonymous N7. I don't like this skin. I just really don't like it. The face is hideous, and honestly, I just don't like the cosmetics and all that. John Forsaken. I think it's a funny joke. Is it as good as Bald 2 Time? Hell no. It's still pretty good though. Chicken Chiletskis are a really respectable skin. I think it's a bit overrated though. I think it's only like a mid B if I'm being honest. Alright, we have two of the ninja skins. I don't know why they're like placed apart. Where even is Light Ninja? I'm not gonna search for that right now. Which one? I forgot what this one was called. It was like Dark Ninja or something. Well, it's really forgettable if I'm being honest. It's probably one of the worst. It's probably my least favorite ninja skin, besides maybe Fire, but I think I'll put it like low C. Like, I think right there's a good spot. Fire Ninja, I just don't like. I think it's better than the other ones in D tier, but I don't like it. Vampire Chiletski. Really, really cool skin. I like the faces. I like the cosmetics. I like how he has like the vampire bite on the side of the neck. I think it's deserving of a low S tier. I think it's actually better than Disco. That's right. I think I'm gonna move Disco down. Figures Chiletski. Really good skin, in my opinion. Have I ever used it? No. But have I seen other people using it? Yes. And I think it's a good skin. Do I think it's better than Vampire, though? No. I think it's better than this one, but not worthy of S tier. Santaletsky. I'm actually not a very big fan. This is probably one of my. I really think the other Christmas skins are better. I think it's like a high B though. Below Burger. Sunderland. I actually don't remember what the reference is to this one, but I'm not the biggest fan of this skin. I think it's like a high B though. I don't think it's deserving of A tier, but still. Pirate Chiletski, I think it's better than these four. These five, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Pirate Chiletski. I don't think it's a good skin at all, if I'm being honest. First of all, he's bald again. And they got rid of like his blame John. It's just bland. Especially for the price. Crafter Chiletski. I think it's a pretty interesting skin. I don't think it's worthy of an A tier though, but I think it's a bit better than Bald 2 Time. I forgot what this guy's name was. He looks stupid though. I know he's from Combat Initiation, and I respect the reference, but I do not like his design. I just don't. Talaman, I don't fucking remember. I think I'm honestly gonna put him in like a high A tier. I think he goes like right here. Good skin. 5 more so that. No, I'm just kidding. Similar to Bald 2 Time and John Forsaken, he's another joke character. And quite frankly, my favorite one out of the three. I think he goes like right there. Put him there. I would have put him higher if he didn't block like the middle part of your screen. It's really annoying. Guy Chiletski. Really respectable skin. I think it's really cool. And I think I'd put in like a low A. I think right there is good. Awesome Ninja. Probably like my I think it's a good skin. I think the way you obtain it is really interesting. I like the sword too. And for all that, I think I'll put him like right here above 5 more Chiletski. Milestone 1. I think it's like a mid B. I think it's pretty solid, but not the best. Milestone 2, kind of the same thing, but definitely better. I think I'd put him like high B. Milestone 3, I'm actually not the biggest fan of this one. I think it's better than Milestone 1, but I don't think it's better than Milestone 2. I think I'd put him like right here. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to move Milestone 2 up to like right here actually. I think it's a pretty good skin. Milestone 4 Shabetsky. Really flashy, has some really nice cosmetics. I do think he's better than these three. Really good skin in my opinion. Next up we have Modern Guest. Oh, I think it's an okay skin. Honestly, I'm not a big fan. Honestly, I think it's like a low C. Camo Guest, really. Why does it? I think it's a good skin, but I just don't see the vision. I do think it's better than John Forsaken though. Agent Guest, really good skin in my opinion. Even though it doesn't change a lot, I really like it. And I think I'd put him like right there, low A. Gingerbread Guest. I'm not a big fan of this skin. I think it's better than than a few of his other skins, but I don't think it's that good. I forgot what this one was called. It's like retro or something. No, classic. Yeah, classic Guest. Again, no, I think it's a good retro skin. I think it's like a low B though. I don't like it that much. Hospital Patient, I don't see the vision, if I'm being honest. It's a solid skin, but I don't like it too much. Modern Rat, nobody uses this skin. Nobody uses this skin, and it doesn't even look good. Macho, wait, was it? I think it was Nacho. I don't remember if it was Nacho or Macho. I think it was Macho. Again, I don't think it looks that good. I don't think the afro is good. I don't like any of it. I think I'll put him in like a high D actually. High D. Tommy Jarvis. I saw the vision and I enjoyed the vision. A tier. Little brother. I really like this skin, but I do think it's a bit overused. I do not like these skins. They don't look good. I don't like how they don't have the R6 like the others. And I don't think the cosmetics are good. I don't remember what the reference was, but I don't like it at all. Next up we have Gene Guest. I think that's what he was called. I don't remember, but it's a solid skin. Is this good as Tommy Jarvis? No. I do see the vision, and I do enjoy the vision though. And for that, wait, where did I even put Tommy Jarvis? I don't even see him. Oh, I see him. I think it's a solid skin though. Bobby, really cool skin. I do think he's a bit pay to lose though, because not only when he blocks does he put up like a giant shield in his face, but it also makes like a huge metal clinking sound. I'd put him in like B, but because of that, I think I'm putting him in like a. Honestly, I don't think he's too good, but just some of the other things that he has that really bring him down quite a bit. Ally that only kills zombies, not you. Similar to Bobby, he's a bit pay to lose, but I think he's a much cooler design than Bobby. And just for that alone, I think I'd put him in like a low A, below Eugene. Why did I call him Eugene? Below Tommy Jarvis. Dragon Guest. It's a good skin. I don't think it's worthy of a A tier, but still a pretty solid skin. I do think it's a bit overpriced. I do think the custom voice lines are really nice though. Wait, I have this skin. How am I confused on what it's called? Uh, yeah, I don't remember what this one is called. But I think it's a solid skin. Again, kind of like Dragon Guest, it's a bit overused. I do think it's a pretty good skin though. Above Gossa 4 player and newbie. Moving on to some of our chance skins, we have Homeless Chance. Call me based, but I really like this skin. I don't think it's as good as Figures, but it's better than quite a lot of skins so far. Agent Chance. Unlike, similar to, well, not similar, but especially for just what it is, I don't think it's very fitting for Chance. Plus, pretty much all it does is give him a little microphone for his headset. That's literally it. I'm not gonna put it in similar to these two. I just don't. I didn't see the vision. In Kitty Cat 2 Time, it just doesn't change enough. Like all you're doing is adding a little mic to his headset and making his tie red. That's literally it. The red tie brings him down one. Pink Day Chance. It's just the worst version of Blue Day Chance. I do still think it's pretty solid though. So for that, I'll put him in low B tier. Clockwork Chance. I never really understood what the hype with this skin was though, but I do think it's worthy of a high B tier. I don't remember this name, and it's the name of the skin, and it's probably one of the most forgettable ones in the game. Do I think it's okay though? Yeah. Below bald 2 time though. Fast Food Chance. I don't like this skin. I really don't. Do I like? I enjoy it for what it is, but it just doesn't go together at all. It does not look good. If I'm being honest, I think it's worse than Agent Chance. The design just doesn't go. The design just does not click. Cowboy Chance. I really like this skin, but not enough to put in an S tier. Still a high A. Alien Chance. Another good skin. Is it a bit overused? Yeah. I think it's right here's an appropriate spot for it though. It's a good skin. Pretty much just the same one as the skin, but slightly worse. Mirror Chance. Honestly, at least I can't even remember what his name was. That's how boring this one is. Mirror Chance just feels like a worst version of Dummy N7. At least he had like a bit of a color palette. Mirror Chance is literally just gray. At least he has a burger and stuff on his head. Mirror Chance just gray. What? Why is one? Where are the other milestone skins for him? Bro. Chance, where are your other milestone skins? It's just milestone 1. Why are they over here? I'm not gonna question that. Really good skin though. I think I'd put it above Alien Chance. Pretty good though. Supplier. I think it's a solid skin, but just I don't like how the helmet like kind of blends in with the head. Milkman. No, I'm just kidding. It's a good skin. I saw the vision. I liked it. I think right here's an appropriate spot for it. Pizza Man. Nobody uses this skin. Like literally nobody uses this skin. You know why? Because it looks like shit. Casual Elliot is okay. I never really liked it that much though. It's pretty much just him, but if he made his pizza uniform look like a vest. Manager Elliot, I always thought it was a pretty good skin. I think right here would be an appropriate spot for it. I don't think it's that good, but I still think it's pretty solid. Cashier Elliot. I think it's good. I think it's like a solid high B. Right here's an appropriate spot. Next we have Retro Elliot. Really good skin, with just shit potential. I think it's better than Pizza Man and Decoy, but I don't like it that much. Reindeer Elliot. Really good skin if I'm being honest. I do think it's just kind of a worse version of Reindeer N7 though. I think like a mid-A is good. Alien Elliot. This skin and the people who play it are like complete opposites. It's probably one of the best Elliot skins, but has some of the worst Elliot players, if I'm being honest. I think I don't think it's as good as Little Brother or these ones, but still a good skin. I don't like this skin. I understand what he's based off of, but I just really don't like him. I think like the outline thing on him is really weird looking. I think his head looks like a bean. And I don't like this. I don't like him at all. I don't think I need an explanation for that. Anyways, moving on, we have Modern Builderman. Just that again, it's not a good retro skin. Do I understand the vision? Yeah. Did they do a shit job at it? Yeah, it's just not good. And it's just probably the worst Christmas skin if I'm being honest. Builderman's old skins, well at least most of them were not good. I think this it's okay, but I don't really think it's very good. I think it's a good skin. I don't really think it's that good though. Skeletal Builderman. Really respectable skin. I like it. I actually like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. Construction Worker is just perfection. I think it's a low S, just like Skaze by A. Fixer Upper. Really cool reference. I don't think it's that good though. I think it's like I think it's a really high B though. Bob. I don't know how to feel about this skin. I'm not a very big fan of it. Similar to Christmas Builderman, I do think it's a good skin though. High School Builderman. Again, I just don't see the vision. I just realized I'm recording this shit at 3:08 a.m. Anyways, I think it's like a high C though. Not very good. Retro Builderman.
Hyundai Tucson versus Nissan Rogue. Look what Tucson.
Do fucking mind. I think it's a good skin though. Oh Nose is a bit worse though. I still think it's an okay skin though. Wait. Yeah, yeah, I think it's good right there. Engineer. Good skin. I don't think it's deserving of S tier though. Really good though. Milestone 1 Millerman is kind of the same situation as some of the other ones. Do I see the change? Yeah. Unlike the other ones, there's enough change with the skin, unlike the 2-time ones, for it to like really be noticeable. I think his other milestone skins though are really good. I like his 3rd one. And I really, really like his 4th one. Actually, I think it's better than Vampire Slitsky. Moving on, we have Jason skins. We have a Lumberjack Jason. I never really appreciated this skin all that much, mostly just because I think it looks okay, but especially because of the chainsaw, I don't think it's good. Waits and Jorties. Again, I didn't see the vision. I don't really think it's that good. Hockey Star. I think it's a really good skin that it doesn't get enough there's not enough people who use Hockey Star. It's a really good skin. Again, this one just falls in the category as Kitty Cat 2-time and Agent Chance. I don't think it's very good. Mostly because all you did was give him a hood. I don't think it's very good. Hitbox Accurate. I'm willing to put this one this high just because of the custom outro it has. It has good chase theme, funny design, and a really cool outro. It's badass. I never really liked Leatherface, if I'm being honest. I know what it's based off of, and I get the image. I just don't think it's good. I would have put Retro Jason in like high S tier if they didn't change his chase theme. The first one they added was pretty bad, if I'm being honest. The second one was awesome. I would have put him in the S tier just for that alone. But the new one is just shit. Like they took a really good Jason skin with an amazing chase theme and just thought, how can we ruin this? And that's what they did. I'm still putting it decently high, but I think they kind of ruined the skin. Combat Initiation is a good skin that I feel like the chase theme kind of carries it though. It's not too good, but I don't like the skin. I really don't. Alfred Dravis, just do I know what it's based off of? Yeah. Do I still think it looks like shit? Yes. Whimsical Cool Kid, similar to some of the other joke characters, I don't think he's too good, but I think he's still deserving of above average. I think it's an assault skin. Original, on the other hand, I'm not a big fan of it. Similar to Retro Elliot, I don't think it's that good. Pool Kid just looks like shit. Yeah. I think it would have been better if he had like pool attire like the swimming than pool like the game. His outfit does not make sense at all. School Kid, I think it's okay. Do I think it could have been a lot better though? Yes. I'll give it like a low B. Dapper Cool Kid. I think it's a solid skin, but I think it would have been better if they actually gave him fucking sleeves. He's practically wearing a tank top. Weirdly Strict. I don't think this skin is very good because of one thing. His face Everyone knows how Cool Kid's face is like blended into his head. Yeah, they didn't like they took off his eyes and like mouthed it. Like you can actually see it if you look close enough. You can still see the smile and the eye divots, and they just smacked the weirdly strict dad face on that. I don't think it looks good. Cosplayer, really good skin. I think it's like a low A though. I think it's really cool. I love the voice lines. Nightmare. I like the reference and I like the skin. Mafioso. I think it's good, but I do think it's a bit overrated. Still pretty good. Script Builder. Probably one of my favorite retro skins, and good enough for me to put it this high on the list. Really good skin. VIP Jason, unlike VIP Noob, they honestly slapped with this one. Really cool. I think it's better than Construction Worker and Milestone 3 Builderman. Really good skin. Pager.exe. Another one of my favorite joke characters, and I think I'd give it like a low S. Really good skin. All-Star John Doe. This skin just does not hit. I don't like it very much. I think it's better than some of the other ones in this tier. I don't think it's very good though. Santa John Doe, on the other hand, work of art. I think it's really good. I think right here is an appropriate spot for it. We still have quite a bunch of skins to go, and we already have this much on the tier list. Gosh Rapoon. Really nice last man standing, really good voice lines, and I like the reference too. I really don't have a choice with this one. Similar to cosplay. I think it's better than it, but it's still really just a hit or miss on your skin. I'm willing to put Milestone 1 John Doe this low, literally just because you're basically not changing anything. Like, I see no difference in the normal. The only difference is that they made the corrupt thing that made his like shirt like a bit darker here, slightly larger. His other Milestone skins are fine. I think his third one's probably his best one though, because his last one is just they just made it fully corrupt him. I don't think it's too good. Moving on to 1X, we have All Star. I think no, Soccer Legend. Yeah. I was never too big of a fan of it. I think it's an average skin though. I really like Monochrome, if I'm being honest. I think it's a good skin. Better than a Festive Builderman. I never really understood what it was with Betrayed 1X. I think it's an okay skin, sure, but it's not that good. Like, I'm being completely honest. It's not very good. It's an okay skin. I really like his Christmas skin, though. I think it's deserving of, like, a mid-A tier. Timeless 1X. Gotta be one of my favorite skins for him. I don't think it's S tier worthy, but still. Pretty good. Cultist Cool Kid, just... I never really liked it that much. Toa Zuko. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting, I'll give it that, but I never really liked it that much. I think it's an okay skin, but still. Darkseid, I think it's pretty average skin. I think it had a lot more potential. with like the purple color scheme. Ghost Eerie is no. Ghost Eerie is just mwah, work of art. One of my favorite used car skins, which is really crazy, especially for the price. It's like 150. Freezeria, it's a solid skin. I'll give it that. I don't think it's that good though. I like the attention to detail, but it's not that good. I gotta be honest, this is one of my least favorite retro skins. I think it's okay, but I don't think it's very good. I'm putting Bandit Elliot this low just because of how disappointed I was after buying it. None of the textures of his cosmetics go together. Like all the cheese and all that is like different color and it's weird. But it just doesn't look good. I don't like it. I never really liked it that much. It's kind of the same with Neo Elliot. I'm willing to put it above Alfred, but not a good skin at all. All you're doing is giving him like those like random arm things, and like giving every single part of him like an outline. Fencer, moving out of the dumps. Fencer Shiletsky is a really good skin. I don't think it gets enough attention as it deserves, but Whale Shiletsky, really underrated skin. I think it's like a low A tier. Pretty good. Shevletsky, solid skin. I think it's better than Sunderland, though. Skyfleet. Oh, actually, I think it's like a low B. I never really liked this skin that much, to be honest. I still think it's above average, though. Knight Shiletsky. Good skin. Could have been a lot better, though. I don't understand why they made like his similar with some of the guest skins. They made his hair like go through his helmet, which I think looks really weird. Rockstar Shiletsky, another work of art. I think it's deserving of a low S. I forgot the name of this skin. I understand the reference. I think it's pretty good though. Pretty cool skin. Next up we have pretty forgetful skin if I'm being honest. I like the reference, but it's not that good. Scoutmaster just did not hit. I'm not a big fan of Scoutmaster Guest. His other skins that came out with it are really good though. I like Steampunk. I think it's like a high B. And I think Biker Guest is like a mid A. I think right here is a good spot. Really cool skins. Next up, where did I just take you from? I don't know where I took him from, but let's just put him there. Fancy Noob. I think it's an okay skin. I think it has a lot more potential though. It could have been a lot better. Red Carpet Guest. Another work of art. I don't think it's good as the Elliot Milestone skins though. Bright Eyes. Really good skin. I think right here is an appropriate spot for it. High A. Party Builderman. Especially for the price, I think this is an amazing skin and one of my favorite skins for Builderman. Deep Sleep. I appreciate the skin. I don't think it's too good, but it's still a really nice skin. Love Shot. I understand the reference, but I feel like it could have been tackled a bit better. I'm honestly not a very big fan of this skin. It's okay. Party Jason. I have very mixed opinions on the skin. On one hand, I think it's okay. The other hand, I think it's just a weird looking skin. I think like a Lobby is a good spot for it. 16th Night 1X. Hmm. It's a good skin and all, but I think there's definitely better 1X skins than it. Next up, we have some of the more recent. Why is he missing one? What they do to Milestone 3? I don't know what they did, but wait, yeah, Milestone 3. I think his more recent Milestone skins are pretty okay. I think they're interesting, but I have pretty mixed opinions on all of them. I think his last two are really nice though. Party Noob. Jeez, we still have a lot of skins. I understood, like, I think it's okay. Like 99% of the people who use it are gooners, but still, it's a good skin. Superfly and Super Duperfly, I never understood the reference. I do think they're, where did I even put him? I thought I put him like A. No, I put him in B, yeah. I think they're good skins. There's definitely a lot of better noob options though. Same with Cake Elliott. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's a solid skin though. Neon. I think it's an okay skin. The golden, they're all really good. If I'm being honest, I think Golden Shaletsky is probably one of my favorite one out of the three, and a really good skin. Again, though, I am ignoring the prices. Cat Rocker. I never really liked the skin. I don't think it's that bad, but just not a good skin. Dragon Dudes. Really cool skin, really cool reference, and cool looking sentry. Also Waffle. Probably like one of the most forgetful Builderman skins. Is it good? It's kinda Y2K Builderman. I think it's a good skin that there's not enough people using. Moving on, we have Astral Architect. I don't really like this skin that much. I think same with the Rat Scientist. I do not like Rat Scientist. I think it could have been approached. I think there's definitely just much better, like much better, and Builderman skins than the Rat and Astral Architect. They're not good in my opinion. 007E7. I never really understood the reference. I don't really like him that much. Script. Yeah, Scripter. I think it's an okay skin. I don't think it's that good. It's definitely. I don't think it's an average skin either though. Demon King. Really cool skin. I think the voice lines carry it though. I think the neon like Santa cape looks kind of weird though. Blue Day Chance, probably one of my favorite skins for him. I put him like right up there. Really good skin. Mr. Worldwide, same one as these two. A bit worse though. I think it's an okay skin, but you never know what you're getting. I do think that Neon Chance is worse than Neon Elliott, but it's an okay skin still. Pico. I like the reference, but I don't like how they tackled it. I don't think I think his faces look kind of weird. I think he could have been tackled a lot differently. Cool Bones is just awesome. Like mid-A. Not enough people who use him. It's a really good skin. Flip Note. Another good skin that's... I think it's a bit overrated though. Retro. I don't like this skin very much. I think it's an okay skin, but I think it's a lot, like, really overused. It's an okay skin still though. Golden Chance. Probably my least favorite golden skin, and the only one I'm not putting in S tier. I don't think it's that good, really. Toothy Deer. I liked this skin at first, but then I didn't like this skin. I don't think it's definitely one of Dusakar's worst skins. It's okay. Moving on to my Pookie Taff. Viridian, really high A tier. I really like Viridian. Astral Eye. Is this the old one? Oh, I'm gonna get the noob skin out of here. Really good. I really like this milestone noob skin. I'm pretty sure that this one's milestone 3, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a really good skin. Astral Isles Taff. I think his hood, I don't think his hood looks very good, but I do think it's a good skin. Overseer. It's just cooler looking Viridian, if I'm being honest. It looks cool though. I think it looks really nice. Warhead. I'm actually not the biggest fan of the skin. I think it's solid, yes, but I've never been like a really big fan of it. Taft definitely has better skins. Y2K Dustakar. Solid skin. I really like the staff. I think it's like a low A. Deep Winter Taff. And no, I'm not biased. I really like Deep Winter. I never really liked this skin. I think, kind of like Bandit, I think the color palette is whack. I don't think some of the cosmetics it has go together. Y2K Taff. Probably my least favorite Y2K skin. I think just barely escapes by C tier. Kind of like with Classic Guest. It's an okay skin. What? I don't even know what skin this is. It does not look very good though, so I'm gonna put it there. Nevermore. I don't know. I never really used this skin because similar to some of his others, all of Taft's skins are either like hit or miss. I think this one's like kind of a partial miss. I still think it's usable though. Dark Reaper. Really cool Taft skin. Oh. Really cool Taft skin. Bro. Yeah, like right there. Really cool Taft skin. I do think it's a bit overused, but I understand the people who use it. It's a really good skin. I do not like Camp Counselor. I think it looks weird. I don't like I understand what it is based off of, but I do not like the color palette at all. None, on the other hand, like, barely escapes by D tier. I don't like it very much. Manhattan's just the peak definition of mediocre. It's not a very good skin, but it's not bad at all. 1X is just 1X is just 1X. It's good. MX. Probably one of my least favorite April Fool's skins. That's not saying it's bad though. It's still like a low A tier. Cupcakes, cool kid. Pretty hot take I have here. I do not like cupcakes. I think the cosmetics on it don't really go together. I understand what it's based off of. I don't like the last man standing theme either. I'm just not a big fan of it. Moving on, we have Easter Noob, which it's a good skin and all, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. There's definitely way better Easter skins like Mercurial. Wait, one second. Fuck. Give me Google. I swear if it gives me like Google Travel or something, I'm gonna lose my mind. Thank you. There we go.
Mercurial. Mercurial.
Mercurial, Elliot. Amazing skin. I think it's deserving of an S tier. Same with Egghead. Both beautiful skins that I have a deep appreciation for. Lucas Noob. I never really liked this skin all that much. Again, I understand what it's based off of, but I don't like it that much. Same with the Lucas and the Jordan and Sally. Eliotto Spaghettio. Solid skin. I don't think it's that good, but it's definitely still pretty good. Friend Elliot, I would put it much higher if there weren't so many teamers who use this skin. Annihilation John Doe and Friend Elliot, just if you see two of them, just know there's going to be a lot of teaming. Yulker and Seven. Solid Easter skin. I think it's an okay skin for what it is, but I still have a pretty deep appreciation for it. Easter Ripper. It's a good skin. I think it had a lot more potential though. Poached John Doe is just perfection. It's beautiful. I love it. Silverthorn 2-time. I think it's like a low S tier. I think it's really cool. Boss. Yeah. I think it had one of the best glow ups in the game, if I'm being honest. I think it looked weird with like the normal 2-time face. I think they definitely made it a lot better. It's a good skin. Blossom 2-time. I also just like this skin quite a bit. Not a lot to say. Dr. Loquid. I'm definitely not blinded by my love for Emesis Blue. I swear. But it's a good skin. Anubis. I never really appreciated this skin that much. Do I think it's solid? It's okay. Prince 2-time. You know, 8 years looking a bit too cramped. Thug 2-time. I've only ever seen one person using this skin, and it's because it's interesting. I'm just gonna say that. Soulmates. I think it's okay. I think it barely scapes by C tier. Same with Fancy 2 Time. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it's okay though. Princess 2 Time, I understood what the vision was, and I don't think they tackled it very well though. There's just too much white. You might as well just call it Yonya and just end your day there. It's like pure white. Tree Hugger Elliot. It's a nice skin. I think it's really nice. Double Life 2 Time. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It just scapes by C tier for me. I think it's okay. Snake, great reference, great design, great everything. Ghost Detective, on the other hand, I never really liked at all. I don't know what it's referenced off of, but I don't like it very much. 2 Times newer Milestone 3 and 4 skins are really nice though. I think they're pretty good. Weeping, I don't like this skin at all. Do I think it's better than these ones? Absolutely. But it's just not a good skin, in my opinion. Milestone 1 and 2 Time just fall in the same category as the old ones. Do I think they're a bit better? Yeah. Could they definitely have been tackled a lot better? Absolutely. I'll be honest, I'm not a very big fan of Nightshade. I think it's a good skin, but I think it's only like a low B. Blossom 2 Time just is good. Blossom 2 Times Blossom 2 Time. And I like Blossom 2 Time. Ness. Is it better than Lucas? Absolutely. By a lot? Not really. I'm not biased at all, but I really like Lewis Gamer 23. Ironclad. I think it's alright. Shadletsky definitely has a lot of better skins, like Mamaletsky. Mamaletsky's Mamaletsky. I don't remember what this skin is called, but it's a good Shadletsky skin. It was part of the Earth Day pack too. Chris. I don't like this skin that much, if I'm being honest. Moving on to some of the more recent Builderman skin. First up, we have Builders Club. I think it, similar to some of the other ones here, barely scapes by C tier. Not a very good skin. Could definitely be a lot worse though. I think Turbo Builders Club is pretty good though. I think it's solid. Outrageous Builders Club just sweeps the other two under the mat. Especially, I think it's crazy how they made Turbo Builders Club and Outrageous Builders Club the same cost. Outrageous Builders Club is probably one of the best Builderman skins in the game by like a landslide. I forgot what this Builderman skin was called. I think it's alright though. It's nothing special. Tester Builderman I do not like. I think it could have been a lot better. Astronaut Builderman I'm honestly a pretty big fan of. I think it's a nice skin. I think it scapes by A tier into low S. Molly, I'm not a gooner, but I actually do like this skin quite a bit. I think it's pretty nice. Off Duty. I don't like this skin very much. I think it's like average, honestly. It's not bad, but it's not really good either. Sailor Guest, it's okay. Nothing special. Swashbuckler, I think Swashbuckler is like a low A if I'm being honest. I think it's a solid skin that's It's good, but I'm not really sure on how you could have made it better. Moving on to guests milestone skins. I gotta be honest, I don't like milestone 1. Nope. Why do I keep doing that? If I'm being honest though, I really do like guests' other milestone skins. I think 3 and 4 are really cool. I think 4th like scaves into S tier. Green belt. I really like the animations, same as the milestone guest. I think it's a solid A tier. I think it's worse than these 2 TAF skins, but still really good. Magic Ninja, I just never really found much appreciation for it. I think it could have been, I don't really understand the reference or anything, but I think it could have been a lot better, if I'm being honest. And 7's milestone skins are just, they're not bad, but they're not very good either. I honestly don't like his second one that much. I think it could have been done a lot better. His last 2 are pretty good though. I really do have some nice appreciation for his milestone 3 and 4. I'll put him like right there. Annihilation John Doe. I think it's a really good skin. I think the chase theme's kind of mediocre though. Still a pretty solid skin. Jeff. I don't like this skin. I think this skin looks like shit. This one's okay. Is it good? No. It's not very bad either though. Golden Dusakar. Good skin. I don't really, especially, I think even for the price, I know I said I'm not counting them, but similar to Golden Chance, I don't think it's very worth it. Well, none of them are worth it, but especially for the price, but they're still okay. Kevin, I think it's a solid skin. I think the outro is pretty nice. I think they could have done a bit more with the chase theme though. That's my real problem with it. I forgot this skin, what the name of the skin was, mostly because it's like probably the most forgettable Earth Day skin in the game. Dusakar's milestone skins are just pretty good. There's no other really way of saying it. They're pretty solid. I think his first 2 are okay. His milestone 3 and 4 skins are really cool though. I don't know why I said cool like that. But I think his milestone 4 skin is really nice. I think it's better than I think it's kind of funny how Ghost Gear made it all the way up here. Still quite a few skins left. Well, I'm not going to try to speed run through these ones, but I don't like this skin. I'm going to raise this one up a bit. I don't think it's that bad, but it's just not enough change. Yeah, I'm moving it back, actually. Duster Taff, I just don't like. The color palette is shit. Same with Scene Core, but it's better. It's definitely better than the other skins here. Masked Man. Really underrated skin, if I'm being honest. I think it's a pretty solid skin that doesn't get enough attention. I think it's like a high A. Pajama. I don't like Pajama Cool Kid. I don't think it looks very good. I think it's like a high D. Pretty Princess. I have a pretty deep appreciation for this skin. I think it's pretty nice. I love the voice lines too. Oh, Guardian 1X. This is one of the skins I was talking about when I was saying that 1X has better skins. amazing skin, if I'm being honest. I really like it. One more time, I'm not a very big fan. It is an okay skin, but it's not. I don't like it that much. I don't understand the aura. The color palette is shit. The aura is okay though. Voidbound, also what I was talking about when I said 1X has better skins. Amazing skin. I love the sound effects. Just perfection. Color and electricity. I think it has a nice design and a pretty good chase theme. I think Aloe is pretty fitting. I'm putting these two skins here. I think Jason's first milestone skin is pretty iffy, but I don't like his second one. I know what they're based off of, but still. Milestone 3 why am I calling him 1X? Milestone 3 Jason and 4 Jason are really good. I actually think Milestone 3 is a bit better than Milestone 4. I just think the water trail he has is a bit cooler than like his little fire thing. Butcher, I know a lot of people aren't I know a lot of people are pretty iffy about this skin, but I actually think it's pretty good. And no, it's not because I'm blinded by my love for MS Blue. Gummy Elliot's just good. Not really much else to say. It's just a really nice Elliot skin that I have quite a bit of appreciation for. Parlor Gubby. Some people are gonna hate me for this, but I actually don't think Parlor Gubby's an S tier. I think he's like a decently high A tier, but I don't think he's good enough for S tier. Sleepy 2 times it's good. Better than some of the ones in B tier, but it like barely scaves into like mid B for me. Tazuna 2 time. I don't think the skin's S worthy, but I don't think it's B worthy either. I think it's a pretty solid skin. It's a good skin. I don't understand what the like reference for it was, but it's still an okay skin. Milestone 2 chance. I basically see no difference for most of his skins. I do think his other milestone skins are a bit better though. Like I think milestone 4 chance like scaves into S tier. Not by a lot though. I'm not a very big fan of milestone 1 Cool Kid. I don't think it's very good. I think it could have been done a lot better. Milestone 2 is okay. I think I think the cape and stuff's a nice improvement. The third one, it's solid. Good A tier. I don't know what it is about Milestone 4 Cool Kid. I just really like this skin for some reason. I really like it. I never really liked Butcher John Doe. I think it's a cool idea that was just tackled horribly. Subject 1 Noob. It is just Noob with a tiny face and a party hat. Outlawed Noob, one of his better skins, honestly. I don't think it's as good as Milestone 4, but still a really good skin. Michael Myers, I don't like the skin. Combat Dummy. I have every right to put this skin in S tier. I really like this skin, and I love the reference too. I don't like this skin. I don't think his cosmetics go together. It's like a weird color palette. I understand what it is, but I'm not a big fan of it. Token Noob. I don't understand what the reference is with this one. I think it's a solid skin. I think above Milestone 2 Noob is good. Duetti. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Really good Elliot skin. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's a really interesting concept though. Enough for me to put him in B tier. Blue Screen and Death Builder Man, I really like. I think it's a really interesting skin with a pretty nice concept that I like it. Bouncer. I think it had a lot more potential than they really gave it. I think it's okay though. Darkness 1X. I think I'd put it a bit higher if it wasn't like one of the easiest skins to spot from across the map in the game. Like he has like a bright red like outline that you can see from like anywhere. Bloxy Noob. I really like this skin. If I'm being honest, I think Bloxy Noob is probably my favorite noob skin in the game. And I really like it. It's a great skin. Idiot. Again, I think this one could have had quite a bit more potential than they really gave it. I still think it's a solid skin though. Mid B. Buttermilk. Like the peak definition of like a low A skin. It's good, but not enough for me to put it into like S. Or like any higher on A tier. Lulu. I think it's an okay skin. I don't have any problem with it, but there's definitely much better Elliot choices. Savior. I gotta be honest, I don't think it's a very good Cool Kid skin. But it's not, it's definitely above mediocre. Infernal Scorcher. Another really good Juicecar skin. Is it as better as Mouse? Is it as good as Mouse before Ghost Theory? No. But it's still a nice skin. Dumpsika. Good skin. Yumi. I'm not the biggest fan of this skin. I think it's okay though. Cool. It's just, it's wholesome. And for that, I put it in high A. I forgot the name of this skin. Mostly because I don't like it that much. Farm Boy Jason. Really good reference. I really liked Friday the 13th, the second. Good movie. And for that, I'm putting in like low A. It's better than Butcher. Monitoring 2-time. God, if you didn't like, if there wasn't a skin named monitoring for 2-time, and I just said monitoring 2-time, that wouldn't sound, that would actually sound pretty bad. Yeah, I'm monitoring 2-time. I'm watching his every single move. I think it's an okay skin though. There's definitely better 2-time skins, but it's good. Tutorial. We know geometry. I think it's an okay skin. It's not the best, but it's still a really good skin. Flint. Wait, you're telling me this is a fucking N7 skin? Huh? It's not fitting for N7 at all. And I don't like it. I don't think it looks good. Insane streamer. It's good. There's not a lot to be said about it. It's an okay skin. Y2K Shaletsky. Really cool skin. Nice concept. I think they tackled it pretty well. I'd give it like a mid-A. Punk Builderman. I don't like this one very much. I think I'd put it in like high D. But moving on, we have Invincible. Good reference. It's a nice skin. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's like a low B. Slender. I think it's an okay skin. There's nothing wrong with it. I think there's again better, way better skins for him. Dad. The people who use the skin are pretty fucking annoying, but it's a good skin. Baker Elliott. I'm a goon. No, I'm just kidding. Baker Elliott's it's a solid skin. There's not a lot to say about it. It's just good. Delirious Jason is just good. There's no other way to say it. It's just a really good skin. I think I'm actually gonna move York down a few spots. Same with Spy. I think they're good skins, but still. Gonna move these ones around a bit. Classic 1X. One of my favorite 1X skins, if I'm being honest. If not my favorite. I think it's amazing. Not a lot to say about it, but Cecil. Like, everyone and their mother used this skin for the first week of it being out, and then nobody used it again. It's good, but like not deserving of A tier. Unlike Infernum. Infernum's like it's a really good skin. I think I'd give it like a really high A. Pride 2-time. I'm putting these two skins together. I think they're pretty good. For what they are, they're really solid skins, in my opinion. I think they're okay, though. Barber Jason. Why am I going in this order? I don't know. But, not a lot to be said about the skin, other than it's just really good. Memorial Shaletsky. Love the joke. Just love the skin in general. I'd give it like a low S. I gotta be honest, I don't like this skin. If you want a skin like this, just use Knight Shaletsky. It's way better. Guardian Angel is just, it's just good. There's no other way to really say it. It's a really good Shaletsky skin. Sure, the people who use it are most of the time cheeks, but still. Matt. It's pretty much just like Molly. They're good, but like not enough to be put any higher than they are. Paintball Builderman. It's a good skin. It's a good skin that doesn't get enough appreciation. I don't think Agent Builderman's very good. I think it's better than some of the other Agent skins. But I don't think it's very good. Deep Sleep. Yeah, I think it was Deep Sleep. Jason. Really good skin. A lot of Jason's skins are really good. All of his skins are hit or miss, to be honest. Avian. I don't even remember what the skin's called. It's not good, in my opinion. I think I would appreciate the skin quite a bit more if the rainbow pattern wasn't so, like, in your face. Hey, it's me. I think Blue Dude's a really good skin. I think there's a few better. I'm saving the actually. Ooh, scary. Wait. Ooh, scary. He has a shoulder pad. Ooh, scary. He has 2 shoulder pads. Ooh, scary. He has like a fucking. Wait, that's an elbow. Ooh, scary. He has an elbow pad. Ooh, scary. He has 2 elbow pads. Ooh, scary. He's like a fucking hood cape thing. That's like 2 centimeters. Ooh, it's actually not that bad. Still pretty shit though. Cooler. It's a solid skin. I don't think it gets enough attention. Vanity. Good skin. Pretty overrated though, for what it is. I think it's like a low A. And finally, White Pumpkin. I have like PTSD from Minecraft Story Mode. I really liked it. I think I'd give it like a high A. But yeah, now that we have all of this, we're finally able to fill in this. And I finally get to tell you guys what I think are the worst, are the 10 worst and 10 best skins in the game. Alright. At number 10 for the worst skins, we have Alpha Dravis Jason. I think the voice lines are pretty bad, and I don't appreciate the design. I think it's really weird. Inuitaf, just shit color palette, accessories don't go together. Pretty much the same with Bandit Elliot and Camp Counselor Jason. Kitty Cat 2 Time just doesn't change enough for me to like it. And the voice line, the sound effects are okay, but I don't think it's very good at all. Milestone 1 John Doe basically just changes nothing at all. Tom Elliott, it's definitely something else. I do appreciate how it changes quite a bit from the other Elliott skins, but not in a good way at all. Next up we have probably like the most like boring ass Shaletsky skin in the game. Nobody uses this. You know why? Because the face is ass, the cosmetics are ass, he's bald. Just not a good skin. And finally, the worst skin in the game is Catty Noob, in my opinion. The color, I understand what it's referencing, but you could have chosen like any of the other ones. The faces are shit. The color palette is shit. It's just not a good skin, especially for what it is. Moving on to the top 10 best skins in the game. 1 second. I'm just gonna move these ones. At number 10, we have Milestone 4 Cool Kid. As of right, I think I would put it up if it had like a custom chase theme and voice lines, but it's still really good. Poached John Doe at number 9. I think the face is really cool. The like different corruption texture is awesome, and I love the accessories it has. Deep Winter Taff, easily my favorite Taff skin by far. I think it's a really good skin that doesn't get enough love. At number 7 we have Spy 2 Time. why do I call it 2 times? We have Spy and 7. I'm addicted to Team Fortress 2. At number 6, we have York 2 time. Really good skin, and I think it'd be like an A tier if its second phase wasn't the most majestic shit I've ever seen. At number 5, we have 1ZN7. Beautiful skin. That, again, I don't think it gets enough love for what it is, and I think it's just a really good looking skin. At number 4, we have Milestone 4 Seletsky. The sword looks awesome. I like his crown. I like how he has like a scar. And I just love his design in general. At number 3, we have Outrageous Builders Club Builderman. Holy shit. For 500 especially, it's just a work of art. The cosmetics are beautiful. I like the hand thing on his back. I like the hood. There's nothing bad about the skin at all. It's awesome. I think it would have been cool if he had like custom sentries or dispensers, but still, amazing skin, and it's good enough for me to put it in the 3rd best. 2nd best skin, Milestone 4 Elliot. I love the trail, I love the star thing on his back, and I just love the cosmetics in general. Just beautiful design. And at number 1, Golden Seletsky. I don't really need to explain myself on this one. The frying pan and chicken just look beautiful. I love the accessories. I love how he has like the Dominus, and I love the trail too. That's definitely one of my favorite parts about him, and I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful skin. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Before I sign off and end the video, I want to see what the community said. Holy, there's actually people who think that Betrayed 1X is an S tier skin. Wow. I want to see what a lot of B tiers, I understand that. I want to see what people put in F tier. Well, not F tier, but D tier, technically. Damn! I understand these two being here. Holy shit. There's some really good skins that just got dumped on by the people. I understand these two. I understand what Milestone 3 is doing here. But dang! I guess I kinda understand the blue screen of death being here. Kinda do with dark. You disrespect my Bloxy Cola noob. That's it, I'm ending the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload new content, and make sure that I want to hold you. There's actually not that many people who. Never mind. There's several pages. Yeah, not many people I thought there'd be who'd actually did here. You can't say top 3 and then put 2 characters in it. That's not how it works. Anyways, though, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, check out the other ones on my channel. They're worth watching, in my opinion. So, yeah, have an amazing night. I ended this video like 4:12 a.m. God, I want to go to sleep.